made it through another workout. Today is day number 4 of 5. Today is Thursday. Amazing workout. I felt the burn, definitely with those deadlifts, okay? I think deadlifts have always been my favorite exercises to do. But usually I do them with my Olympic bar in the garage, but it's been at least 2 years since I've done deadlifts, so I really forgot how much I really love doing them. So I'll definitely be keeping those in my workout program here. So you may see me doing exercises differently than what I do on the TV. That's because I feel like I need to switch it up and, try new things, because after I had to do a 2 a day the other day, after forgetting to press record on my camera, it really showed me that I am strong enough to push myself even further than what I've currently been doing. So that's what I'm doing. And a few of my viewers suggested I do the same thing as well. And I think they saw what I saw, that I'm stronger than I think that I am, okay? And pushing myself, it won't hurt anything. I'm keeping up just fine. My endurance has increased, I've gotten stronger, no big deal. It's still a 20-minute workout either way, right? So I did a, fitness challenge before I started this 20-minute workout. And let me tell you, I will never try it again. Well, I can't say that I'll never try it again, but until I get in better shape, I won't be trying it again, because I kind of hurt my lower back here a little bit. So yeah, I wouldn't say that it was the actual, challenge that did it. It's because I've had a back injury before in this lower area, and plus, being that that was my first time doing it, so yeah, I can see why I felt a little, it actually stretched my lower back, but at the same time, I can feel it kind of hurting. So I'm not trying to hurt myself to where I can't walk, because the last time I hurt my lower back, I could not walk for like 5 days. I mean, going to the bathroom was very difficult, but eventually it stopped hurting. So, yeah, so I won't be doing probably any more fitness challenges. I don't think that's for me right now. Still kind of work my way back into great shape. So that was a great workout. I did a lot of deadlifts. I did a lot of leg kicks. Well, I did a lot of front leg kicks. I did a few back leg, steps and everything. And of course I did my weightlifting, on my arms. So, I don't do squats and lunges. They tend to put a lot of pressure on my knees, so I don't do that. But I do replace them with other exercises. So if you're following along in my workouts, please do an exercise that really fits what you're capable of doing, so that you don't hurt yourself, okay? We don't want to get hurt around here. We want to keep on being able to exercise and do our thing, okay? So, did you do your cardio today? Did you do your weightlifting today? Did you count your calories or fast the number of hours that you said that you would? Or did you eat very healthy today? That's what really matters. And if you did it, your body will take care of the rest. I'm getting in shape. I'm feeling great. I'm feeling a lot better. I've slimmed down a lot. Got a long ways to go, but hey, everyone has to start somewhere. And so to all of you beginners out there, don't think about how far you got to go. Think about, hey, I just got to get started, and I'll take it from there. That's what you've got to do. That's what I did at the start of my journey after not exercising for about 2 years, after baby number 7, and gaining about 30 pounds. So I'm definitely, slimming down a lot, and I'm very thankful that I have the mindset to push myself forward. So thank you to everyone in my comment section. Thank you to my viewers. Thank you to all of you who have been here since the very beginning and seen my changes and my ups and downs. And I'm thankful to all of the newcomers as well. So let's just continue to be a community of kindness and, motivation and, just empowerment to one another. I want all of us to succeed at our health journeys. It's not about losing weight, even though I need to lose some weight. It's not about losing weight for me. It's about getting myself back into optimal health so that I can feel that I'm at my best, okay? So I can feel healthy, so that my blood pressure can be okay, so that my blood sugar can be okay, so that I can feel okay overall. And that's what I want for you all. So I'm gonna cut it short, and I will see you all for tomorrow's video for day number 5 of 5. One last day, we're gonna make it through it. We're gonna do what we need to do, and on Saturday and Sunday, we're gonna rest and enjoy our lives, okay? That's what we're gonna do. Work hard, play hard, all right? Can't have one without the other. So I'll see you next time. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I'm thankful that you chose to watch this video. And I'll see you later.
All right, so it's time for me to do my posing. I love posing because I love coming back and looking at my videos and being able to see how much of a difference exercising has done for my body toning, how much it shaped me up, how much it slimmed me down. If you definitely go back to my, I think this time of exercising, if you'll go back to my initial videos, you'll see me doing like jumping jacks, and I could barely do 5 jumping jacks, and I was totally out of shape. So when I see myself right here on this video, I'm very proud, and I just, I'm amazed at how far I've come. I'm amazed at how much my endurance has kicked in and picked up. I'm amazed at how much stronger I truly am. Being able to do these front leg kicks right here, this wasn't something that I was just able to do right off the bat. And look at me, I'm still struggling now. Look at me. My legs are on fire. Now, those might look easy, but I'm telling you, as a matter of fact, all of these exercises I'm doing might look pretty easy, but I guarantee you, if you give them a try, just give them a try. I want you to stand up right now. I want you to do the exercises that I'm doing right now. And I think I'm doing about, I want to say, of those front leg raises, I think I did about 30 of them on each leg. And then I was able to get in about 10 of those back leg, back step backs, okay? So now on the TV screen, I'm doing like, let's see, I'm doing one of each type of exercise, 1 rep, and then switching to the next. Now, currently today here on this video, I'm doing about 10 reps each because I don't know what I was thinking up there on that video, trying to do 1 rep and then move on to the next. That's just not enough for me. That's just not enough. It doesn't push me enough. Now, do y'all see the definition of my arms? Now, when I started this journey, I had no muscle tone on my legs. I had no muscle tone on my arms. I mean, everything was just flabby. It was flabby. It was, just super expanded. Now, my thighs are still jiggling right now. There's nothing wrong with a little jiggle, but I like the jiggle with some muscle tone to it, okay? All right, so now I'm moving on to, I'm walking in place. Okay, so there's a variety of different exercises throughout all of my videos. I know they may seem like I'm doing all the same movements over and over and over again, but I'm doing them all in different various, ways, and I'm doing them in different orders. And some days I'm doing, I think I may spend about a week doing the same exercises every day for 5 days a week. But then you got to remember, I have a 5-week workout program here on my YouTube channel. And those are the videos that you're seeing right there behind me on the TV screen. It's a 5-week program I created after I had baby number 7. And each week I'm going into different types of exercises. Okay. I'm going into different variations of cardio, different variations of the weightlifting. So, and even more so now, I'm doing these deadlifts on my video right now. And this is the first time I've done deadlifts on these workout videos. I just, decided to incorporate these because it's something different. It's something different, and I actually really, really love doing deadlifts. They make me feel like I'm just getting an all over, full body workout. Every muscle in my body is being worked. My arms are being worked. My legs are being worked. My glutes are being worked. I even feel it in my feet. I'm not going to lie. And I'm able to do 30 of those deadlifts straight to replace the squats that I'm doing up there on the screen. And let me tell you, it's pretty tough doing 30 deadlifts. And those are 15-pound weights that I have in my hand. So that's 30 pounds that I'm raising right there. Did y'all just see the definition in my arms? Did y'all see that when I bent down and put the weights down? I'm so proud of myself. Toning of my body has been an amazing journey. And when I set out on this journey, I don't really know what my goal was. My goal was to just not, end up in a worse state of health than I was already in when I started working out January 2024. And most definitely in a year's time, I have definitely transformed my body. I have, exercising. It's still difficult, but I'm able to get through these moves. I'm able to do them a lot easier. I'm able to feel like, I'm really, really accomplishing something, and I can actually see the change within my body. Just looking at my body, I can see the change, most definitely. Now, I'm still working on my blood pressure. I'm going to tell you that right now. I'm still working on my blood pressure, and I'm hoping, for a change, over the next year. That's what I'm working towards. Tonight I had baked chicken. I made baked chicken tonight. I also, let me get this out. So I had baked chicken wings, and I also made me a salad. Now, I forgot to take a video of both of them. So we won't have, that in. I think there's more chicken left. If my children haven't eaten it all, I think there may be some more chicken left in there. I'll try to get in there and get a video of it before, it's all gone. So yeah, I had chicken wings and salad. I had a good day of eating. What did I have for breakfast? For breakfast, I had an egg and cheese sandwich with croissant bread that I bought from Sam's Club. And I also had some cherry yogurt. Some, what's it called? Chobani, that type of yogurt. Greek yogurt. I buy the containers from Sam's Club. They sell, the mini containers in a big box at Sam's Club. And I also made me a fruit water today. And I had another container of yogurt. And I also made myself a nice bowl of oatmeal. Okay. And that's pretty much what I had today. I told y'all, I'm trying to get better with my health. I'm trying to get better at choosing, the right foods and the most healthy foods, right? Because, sometimes when you get on a fitness journey, you'll think, okay, I'm just going to eat whatever. Eventually, you'll be on that fitness journey so long that your body will be like, okay, that's enough of the junk food. That's enough of the bad eating. Let's go ahead and tone it down. Let's get to the healthy foods, okay? Your body will begin to crave those things, okay? Look at the muscle tone. Look at the muscle tone. Y'all saw it when I just bent over. It captured my attention, in the moment of me talking about, trying to change my eating habits, I love seeing myself doing those deadlifts right there. Like, my arms look so nice. You go, girl. So, yeah. Okay. So, I really don't know how many of, reps I was able to get in, or how many, sets I was able to do of all of these exercises that I did. Maybe I should start jotting this down while I'm going back through these videos and editing them. Is that something you all would like to know? What exactly am I doing in the workouts before we get into the workouts? I think that would be good to know. And it'd probably really help, anybody who's following along, just to know, what type of weights you might need, what you need to prepare yourself for, because I kind of never know what I'm going to do once I get on these videos. I just do it. All right, so to my viewers, please down below in the comment section, let me know what kind of workouts y'all are doing these days. I haven't heard much, from many of you in regards to the types of workouts that y'all are doing out there. Let me in on your secret. Now I'm getting back to these front leg kicks, okay? I really do like these because they really work out my lower abdomen, and they also give my legs a great workout. And I'm really, looking forward to doing these and many more of my future videos. All right, so this is pretty tough. I'm trying to take a break in between, going back there and getting my weights off the chair on the other video. And now it's time for, well, I'm doing the wrong exercises here. Oh, okay. Kind of confused myself. So I did those side arm raises and then the shoulder shrugs and then the shoulder raises. So I think I'm doing, sets of 5, I believe. And then just switching to the next one until, I get in the necessary reps. And we have a commercial back there on the TV. It says the Black Panther and Creed, April 18th. Okay, so that should be a pretty good movie. All right, it looks like a great movie. So let me know if any of you are interested in seeing that movie. Have you been seeing these reviews? That's the first time I've ever seen the preview. That's the first time I've ever seen the preview of the movie. So that is definitely a movie that I would love to see. So let me know down below in the comment section if you plan to go and see it. All right, so I'm still into my weightlifting. I'm supposed to be jogging. Okay, I'm back on track. So here I am doing my jogging. This is like my favorite cardio, part of my workout, because I feel like this type of cardio where I'm jogging, quickly, really, gives me a good little workout here. And, it's kind of tough doing it. So I think I'm doing about 30 each leg of the run. And I'm still going. I'm trying to still keep up here. And, hey, look at the difference between my jog now and my jog back then. Look how slow I was going on the TV. I'm doing good. All right, time for these deadlifts again. We got 1, 2, 3. I couldn't go very fast either. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I think I did 20. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I'm trying to make it through these last 2. 19 and I guess I did. Did I do 20? I don't know if I did 20. I think I forgot one. But anyhow, yes, that was tiring. I'm trying to play it off like, okay, I'm going to keep going. So I was not ready to do the jumps. On this video, I didn't do any jump rope type stuff because my left ankle has been kind of hurting. And I think it's from the impact of me jumping so much, this week and the past week of me doing the jump roping, exercises. Just like my knees taking, the brunt of the, force when I'm doing squats and lunges. I think my ankles have begun to take the brunt of, the jumping up and down because, I'm not at the weight that I should be at. I am over the weight I should be at. And so, sometimes different areas of my body began to ache. And I know when I, felt my knees hurting with the lunges and the squats, weeks ago, I stopped doing the lunges and the squats, and I found an alternative workout to do to replace that. So instead of doing those jumping jacks, half jacks, to keep up with the jump ropes that I'm doing back there on the screen, I think what I probably need to do is just, do the front leg kicks and the back step backs, And I'm going to lay off of the jumping jacks for a good while, because the pain in my ankle, it's not like a pain that I notice all day long. It's like if I step the wrong way type of pain that makes me say like, ouch, oh, I better watch how I'm stepping. And I believe that's only because of those the jumping jack routines that I do. So there I am doing my triceps. Y'all see all that sweat on my chest? I'm taking me some stretches here because, this workout is really working me out. My workouts are pretty decent. I feel like they really, do what they were designed to do. I designed them, right? Designed them to give me a really good workout, to hit the reps, to get me, going, and just getting my cardio and my weightlifting. So even though, it's kind of hard sometimes keeping up with it, I still keep up with it because I know the more I keep up with it and I just keep pushing myself, the easier it's going to feel in the future. And that's another thing we all have to remember. Of course, when we start off doing these things, we start off working out, we start off trying to eat right, we start off trying to make sure we drink enough water. It's going to be very difficult at first. But what we need to do is just continue to do what we're doing. Don't stop. Don't quit. Just keep doing what we're doing. And all will follow, okay? I've told you all many times before, if you're doing your cardio, you're doing your weightlifting, you're counting your calories, or you're watching how you're eating, or you're fasting, your body will begin to do the rest. Your body will begin to do what it needs to do. All we have to do is give our body what our body wants, which is the exercise, which is the eating right. That's all. And so our body will have the power and the ability to tone up the way that it needs to tone up so that we can look like, we're making progress. And I'm definitely making progress. Look at those muscles. Look at those muscles in my arms. Y'all know I can touch the floor. I can touch my toes. I can put my shoes on and my socks on without leaning against the wall or sitting in the chair. I can stand up and put on my shoes and socks. And that's a great accomplishment for me because I couldn't do that before. I couldn't do it before because, I didn't have any balance. I wasn't, used to working out because I wasn't working out. And I gained a lot of weight. But now I'm back on the right track and everything's coming together. And I just hope that, in the next year from now that I can look back and say, hey, I made it this far. I made even better, gains over this past year. And of course, I'm going to keep sharing these videos. I'm going to keep sharing my workouts. I'm going to keep, motivating myself and, encouraging everyone to just do what they need to be doing. I am so proud of all of my viewers. I'm so proud of everyone who leaves comments and who likes my videos. And that's not the only reason why, I'm so proud of you all. I'm so proud of you all because, you tell me that, you're trying different things. You even leave me comments on things and ideas I can do to kind of incorporate into my workouts and, try to change up my workouts a bit. And I really appreciate all of your feedback, all of your comments. I really just appreciate you all being here. Your presence is enough for me. And I'm really, really thankful that you all take the time out to watch my videos, to comment, to just leave some encouragement in my comment section. And I really do appreciate it. This is by far, it's not easy at all. But I'm going to keep pushing forward. I'm going to keep, doing what I know I need to be doing, because those muscles popping out of my arms and my shoulders right there did not come from me just sitting around doing nothing. They came from me putting in a lot of hard work over the past year and almost 3 months. So if you put in the work, you'll get the results. So I'm back here to my deadlifts, because on the video back there, I'm doing my squats. So I'm doing my deadlifts again. And like I said, I do about 30 deadlifts, to replace my squats and my lunges. It's a really good workout. Let me know down in the comment section, do you all do deadlifts? Look at there. I'm trying to rest before we have to go to the next one. All right. I'm trying to get the little rest in. So now I'm getting to my walk here. And yeah, I'm done now. Great job, girl. You go, girl. I did it. I'm flexing. I'm proud of myself. I made it through. I'm giving myself a little pep talk back there on the video. And just, telling myself, hey, you made it. We made it. We did it. We got through one more workout. And, there's more to come next week, right? Well, today's Thursday, so we got one more day tomorrow, right? So, I made it through another one. I'm still working on me. And you know what? I'm going to stop saying I have a long ways to go. I'm right where I'm supposed to be. And, I'm just going to continue my journey. And wherever that takes me, that's where it takes me. You all be great now. I'm Kindly Kimberly. Remember that everybody is beautiful, but you also have to remember that health is wealth, and wealth takes care of everything else. I want y'all to take care, stay motivated, stay true to yourself, be honest with yourself. You can get through this. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.